Hello, everyone. Here's an update of round number 4 in this GM Invitational in Singapore. My round 4 opponent was Tin Jingyao. He's the top player of Singapore. He's the new GM, the newest GM, and was also leading with 0-3. And with our draw, we both now with 3.5 out of 4. It was a very tense fight, and actually, in the end, he had some chances, but fortunately for me, he kind of panicked because he only had 1 minute left. Okay, started with d4, bishop f4. Okay, I tried to go solid with the London system. Knight f6, c3, knight f3, nothing special here. c5, c3, bishop d6, bishop d3, knight bd2, queen c7, knight e5, knight bd7, okay, f4, knight into e7, bishop to d3. I like this move, b5, a big bishop h4, knight e8. It was also possible for him to play c4 first, yeah? Bishop c2, and just go for b4. Because if I capture, for example, on f6, he takes f6. Queen h5, for example, he has knight g6. Nothing much for white here. I have to go back knight ef3, and he has space here. Take c3, take c3, rook e8. Yeah. Black should be fine here. I didn't like what I played actually. Okay, so knight e8 takes on e7. Just wanted to simplify things. Getting a pawn, but he has more activity. I haven't castled yet. Rook takes e8, queen a4. I was expecting king f8. Now if king f8, I would go for queen c2, hitting that pawn on h7. King g8, and I can castle. So I have a healthy pawn. Good move, rook f8. Let's force play rook b1. Initially, I was trying to go for knight c6, attacking the rook and the bishop, but he has rook takes b2. If I go queen a3 here, he has bishop h4. This is the intermediate check. And then rook b6. And I don't have anything here. If I go back to e5, he will just go back to e7. Black is better. And also, if I take that bishop on e7, queen takes on e7. If I go queen a3, pin on the queen, he has queen to b7. If I play d takes e5 here, he could go e5. This is a problem because I haven't castled yet. Although an interesting move here would be castle queenside, but this should be better for black, I guess. So it would be fine. So I played passively with rook to b1, keeping the pawn, but he has rook b6. Now threat would be rook a6. I had to castle, rook a6. Queen has, okay, I wanted to fix the pawn first with c4 before going queen c2. Rook takes a2, rook a1, takes. Bishop d7. My problem is this b pawn. This is a backward pawn. He has this nice nail on c4. He can go to b8 and queen to b7. I need to push b4 at the exact moment. e4 first. He went for queen takes f4. He could also go for a5 here. Yeah. Although I will close the position with my two knights, I'll close it up with e5. He can also go for a4 here. I would go for knight f1. It will still be a long struggle. Rook to b8 and knight e3, but I believe black is better here. Yeah. Okay, e4, queen takes f4 takes. Rook to d8. I had to play this, or maybe I should have played e5, but I wasn't so sure. Because he has queen e3, I was worried about queen e3 and takes on e5. I don't know, maybe playable, maybe not. Okay, rook d8, king f2. I was protecting the important e3 square. He played bishop d6. Finally, I have b4. Okay, he played bishop e8. Okay, what's the point of b4? He can take here, but I will go for queen takes b3. Takes. Now I have rook takes e7. Takes. I will go for queen takes e6. If you play rook f7, then g3. This is my move here, and knight e4. And I was looking at this position, and I think I'm better with these two connected pawns. Yeah, compensation for the exchange. So in back bishop e8, g3, queen to g4, takes in d5, takes in d5, queen a2. I thought I was better. I had a feeling I was better, but nothing much. Yeah? He defended, well, magnificent defense by black. Had to play queen a1. Okay, the problem here is that I cannot really go into, let's say, for bishop b8. I cannot really go for pin because there's a worrisome rook c8 and bishop hg to check. Yeah. So I have to keep defending my. Okay, I have to keep this connection with my rook and the queen. And e file is open. He can go for bishop g6 and bishop e3, bishop d3. So I had to go to k5, play bishop f7, knight f1, rook c8, good move, queen e1, queen d7, knight e3, rook e8, queen d2, bishop c7. I think he has to play h5 at some point to pressure this diagonal over here. But anyways, he went for bishop c7, rook a1, bishop d6, queen a2. I need to do something with the rook. Queen e6. This is a mistake. I should have played knight d2 here. Now if he goes, let's say bishop to d3, only then I play rook e1. Okay, I played rook e1. He played king f7, knight d2, queen h3. I think this is not easy anymore. Knight takes. Good thing he captured. Look at what happened. Knight g2 takes. King takes e1, and it's a draw. No, this is hard to find. He should have captured king takes h2 here. If I play the knight g2, rook takes e4. I was looking at queen d7, king g6, queen takes e7, rook takes e1. What he missed was this queen g1 check. Okay, he had a minute left on his time, so he couldn't really calculate this sequence. Yeah, queen g1 was winning. I have nothing here. If I play queen takes g2, if I play king c1, it's queen f1. Yeah, if I play king to b2, for example, queen e2, I have to go king a3, and then queen c2 is going to be mate. c3. If I go queen c1, for example, queen e3, he can take my pawn on c3 now. If this one, queen d3, this is typical. Queen b1, queen d1, and now queen b3. It's a long sequence and hard to find when you have seconds left. But if he found this one, I'd be dead. Sometimes you got to be lucky. Although probably he wasn't looking at that sequence also, thankfully. He might have seen the draw. Takes e1. Now I have queen d7, queen g4. Okay, it would have been a bad birthday if he saw that queen g1, queen takes g2. Okay, lucky escape for me on my birthday. I'm still tied for the lead with the same guy. We're both on 3.5 out of 4. I will be playing the top seed tomorrow at D1 in the morning. It will be a tough fight. We'll see what happens. I just need some rest for tonight and get ready for tomorrow. So that's it, guys. That's round number 4 of the Professor Lim Cook An GM Invitational here in Singapore. Thank you for supporting our channel. Charles Smash Chess and Charles Smash Entertainment on Facebook and YouTube. This is Coach Oliver. Stay safe, everyone.